All right, let's go. Back with another one. Back with another one. What's up, y'all? Let some people get up in here right quick. Drop a like on this video as y'all enter. Hit that like button for me when y'all get up in here. Should have got my real tripod. All right, should be good. What's up, y'all? We back with another one. Make sure y'all like the video. Y'all get up in here. Drop a like for me. Get this video out in the algorithm. Who up in here? Who up in here? We doing call-ins tonight again like we did last week. Last week was Jai Lit, so we're going to do it again this week. Hopefully we get 1 or 2 callers up in here. I'm putting the call-in link in the chat right now. Give me a second. Who up in here, though? Who up in here? Dion. What's up, Dion? From New Zealand. What's up, bro? Shout out to New Zealand, man. Chris Chain up in the building. What's up, Chris Chain? I always appreciate you. If you're new, check out my Quit and Weed playlist down below in the description. Check out all the other live streams. And give me a second real quick, y'all. Give me a second. Y'all shouldn't be in no rush, man. I ain't even let y'all know what time I was coming on, so this should be a little surprising. Y'all shouldn't be in no rush. Just drop a like. Hit the like button for me. In the meantime, give me a second, though. Put this call-in link in the description and stuff. How y'all holding up, though? You know, this is a check-in stream, so let me know how y'all holding up. Anybody that checked in last week, let me know if you still holding up. If you good, just let me know how y'all holding up. You know, this is a check-in stream. And today I'm talking about things you must do to successfully quit smoking weed. I got 3 things I'm gonna share with y'all. 3 things. It's a lot more things you could do, but I'm gonna just share 3 things with y'all to help y'all out. All right, got that call-in link in the description now. Got that call-in link in the description. Now I'm about to put it inside the chat. We got 11 people up in here. Ain't nobody talking. What's up with y'all, man? Y'all just gonna sit here and watch me? How y'all holding up? The good, the bad, what's going on? All right. Come on. All right, there we go. All right, I'm ready to go. What's up, man? Who up in here? Chris Chain. Everything smooth. That's what's up, Chris Chain. Finn from New Zealand too. Okay, we got 2 people from New Zealand up in here. What's up, y'all? I'm good, Finn. I'm good. Dion, good. Thanks. I recently realized, but on day 3, it's all about the bounce back. Dion, I think that's how you say your name. It's all about the bounce back, though. So yeah, I'm taking call-ins tonight. I'm gonna say what I gotta say. Then anybody can call in, share their experience with weed, the good, the bad, the relapses, the good times, whatever you want to share. I'm gonna have to call and link up in here in a chat in a minute. Now, things you must do to successfully quit smoking weed. First thing, you gotta have good self-talk. You gotta have good self-talk. You gotta be able to talk to yourself and build yourself up and push yourself through this. You know, it's gonna be that little voice in your head. Put this away. It's gonna be that little voice in your head telling you, just one time. Just one time. You gotta have good self-talk. You gotta be able to push yourself through them hard times, them hard nights, them times you wanna just smoke. You gotta have good self-talk. You can do this with affirmations. I got an affirmation video on my channel, how to quit smoking weed affirmations, but you know, how you talk to yourself ultimately is what's gonna push you through this. If you're constantly beating yourself up because you relapsed in the past, more than likely you're gonna relapse again. You gotta be building yourself up, pushing yourself through this. Speaking affirmations that serve you, such as, I'm looking forward to my life sober. I'm looking forward to my life without weed. I can do this. I got this. I can do this. You gotta build yourself up. Good self-talk, man. It's gonna be some hard times where you just talking yourself into relapsing. It's gonna be hard times when you're reflecting on the past, how good smoking weed was. Well, if you got good self-talk, you tell yourself, nah, that was then. I'm better now, and I'm moving on now. I'm moving on now. That's what your mindset gotta be. I'm better off without it. I'm moving on now. Good self-talk matters a lot, y'all. You can literally talk yourself into relapsing, or you can talk yourself through pushing through those hard times. So you gotta work on your self-talk, all right? Next thing is, eliminate temptations or triggers. I don't know what y'all temptations or triggers are, but for me, it was certain people, certain spots I used to go to and smoke all the time, certain songs. You know, I got a lot of good memories smoking in these spots, listening to these songs and with these people. So what I had to do was eliminate those triggers, eliminate those temptations, bro. The people, the spots, and certain songs I didn't really want to listen to because I know it's going to remind me of how good it felt to smoke weed listening to it. So I don't know what your temptations are or your triggers are, but you got to find a way to eliminate it, bro. As best you can. Obviously, if you're living with people that you always used to smoke with, that's something you can't really avoid right now at the moment. But the other things you can, you know, do, music, the same way home, like going to the same spots, watching the same shows, like deleting the plug number, like those type of things, those type of triggers and temptations, those things you can control. So eliminate those things. Go ahead, block your plug. Tell your friends or cousins or everybody you used to smoke with, hey, it's over for me right now. I'm moving on right now. Let them know what it is. Don't be ashamed. Let them know you're moving on. So eliminate the temptations and the triggers. With me, like I said, it was certain songs, certain spots, certain people. So do what you can do to eliminate those triggers and temptations. All right? And when I do call-ins after this, I want y'all to share what's some of your triggers and temptations when y'all call in, all right? Hopefully we ain't got no shy people on here tonight, all right? Third thing, set a goal. Set a goal. Set a goal. You gotta set a goal. I think this is one of the main things that helped me quit smoking weed and not look back, bro. My goal, most of y'all should know, but I know I got a lot of people joining my channel every single day. So my goal was to move out my parents' crib. I was not going to smoke weed again until I moved out. That was my goal. And I was like mentally determined. I'm not going to smoke weed until I get my own spot. So you may have a certain other goal. It could be moving out. It could be a certain career you want to get. It could be a certain amount of money. I don't know your reasons why. But you got to have a goal, and you got to have it in your mind, like, I'm not going to smoke weed until this, until ... I'm not going to do it until ... That was my mindset. And this helped me out a lot in the past, too. Back when I was smoking weed temporarily, I would stop smoking weed, right? Because I wanted to get a new job. I wanted to level up, you know? So I would say, I'm not smoking weed until I get a new job. Every time I got that new job, passed the piss test, I'm back on it. But I say that to say this. I had a goal. It may have been a short-term goal that took me like 3 weeks or a month to get that new job, but I had a goal and I stuck to it. I had my mind made up. Mind over matter, bro. I had my mind made up. I'm not going to smoke weed until I get another job. When I quit weed the most recent time, I'm not going to smoke weed until I move out. I was really mentally determined on that, y'all. I was committed to that. So you got to have a reason why. You got to have some goals in mind. And also what helped me out is having a vision board. I definitely encourage all y'all to make a vision board of whatever it is you want to experience in life, bro. Whether it's vacations, money, certain career, family, fitness, like make a vision board so you can wake up every morning to see what you're working towards on a daily basis. Like it matters a lot. You gotta really be like consumed when you wake up in the morning. You can't waking up in the morning not having no idea where you're going with your life. You gotta wake up in the morning, know what goals you have in mind and what you're working towards. That's how you stay focused and motivated, knowing what you're working towards. If you ain't got no goal in mind or you don't know where you're going, you're gonna be wasting so much time. You ain't gonna feel like there's no reason not to relapse. It's not like I gotta get this done. Like me waking up at 25 in my parents' basement, like I made my mind up, like ain't no way I'm about to wake up 26, 27, 28 in this same position, bro. I am not smoking weed until I move out. Until I get my own spot, it's not happening. So you gotta have a goal. You gotta have a goal. What is your goal? What are you gonna make sure you get done before you ever smoke again? Preferably something visual, something you can visually like touch or see. Gotta have a goal, all right? Nah, I ain't smoking my birthday. Nah, I remember though. I remember thinking about it, but nah, I ain't even do it, casino. Oh, snap. I ain't even do it though, casino. And I still enjoy my birthday. And that's what y'all gonna notice as well. Them small wins where you overcome them nights where you struggling, or them birthdays, or them Thanksgivings, or them 420s. When you overcome them days, you feel proud of yourself. That's gonna give you the motivation and confidence to keep going. It's gonna give you the motivation and confidence to keep going. Them small wins matter. Keep track of your small wins. This goes with everything in life though, like career, business, tracking your career, keeping track of your wins, fitness, keeping track of your progress as you improve and stuff like that. Quitting weed too, keeping track of your accomplishments on the way. So yeah, you must have a goal, man. That's 3 things. Now, I'm gonna go through it one more time for the new people that just joined up in here. Make sure y'all like the video. And then we're gonna have some call-ins. Anybody can call in, share your story with weed, share your experience, the good, the bad, the ugly, relapses, whatever you wanna share. It's a space to share it, man. Cause I know people be having all this stuff built up and ain't got nobody to talk to. So y'all know y'all can come to my live streams and just share what you got going on, your experience, the good or the bad. All right. So first thing, like I said, if you want to quit smoking weed, you gotta have good self-talk. You gotta be able to talk yourself out of that. I need one more. I gotta do it. I gotta do it tonight. You gotta be able to talk yourself out of that, bruh. You gotta work on your self-talk. What helped me out is meditation and affirmations. I became self-aware through meditation, so I was aware what I was thinking, what I was speaking, and then my affirmations, I'm like, why am I speaking what I don't want? So I started switching it up a little bit. Like, I'm good without weed. I'm looking forward to my life without weed. I'm looking forward to being a YouTuber. I'm looking forward to getting my first spot. I had a lot of things I was looking forward to, and I was just speaking that out every day. I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to this. I wasn't constantly reflecting on the past. I always relapsed. I always smoke weed after work. I wasn't saying those things. I became aware, and then I started changing up my words and what I think. All right, you gotta have good self-talk. Next thing is you have to eliminate them distractions, temptations and triggers. You gotta eliminate those temptations and triggers, bruh. Whatever it is for you, it could be playing a video game, getting irritated. It could be your job. Maybe it's time to move on. I don't know what it is for you, but for me, like I said, it was certain people, certain spots I used to always go to and smoke, and certain music I was listening to. I used to love smoking weed with these people, going to these spots to smoke, and listening to these songs. So I had to eliminate those temptations and triggers, and it helped me out a lot. So you gotta eliminate yours as well. Could be deleting the plug number. It could be going to new spots, spots you ain't never been to, making new memories instead of going to the same old park, the same old spot, smoking weed, go to new places, places you ain't never been, create new memories. It's all about creating a new version of yourself, a new lifestyle, a new routine, all that stuff. So yeah, eliminate them temptations, bro. Whether it's spots, people, whatever the case, eliminate those temptations, all right? Only you know what your temptations are, your triggers are. Only you know. Eliminate those, all right? The third thing is set a goal. You gotta have a goal. You gotta have your mind made up. I'm not going to smoke weed until ... Until I move out. Until I figure out what I'm doing with my life. Until I get 6K, 12K, 15K. I'm not gonna move out until ... gets done. You gotta have a goal in mind. Every time I set a goal, I stuck with it. I set them short-term goals. I'm not gonna smoke weed till I get this job and pass the drug test. I did that. I will relapse, of course, because I ain't had no goal after that, but like, I did what I set out to do. I got the new job. The last time I quit smoking weed, I'm not gonna smoke weed until I move out. I save up this amount of money until I know my long-term goals, where I'm going in my life. Those are my goals. I had my mind made up on them things, and I wasn't gonna smoke weed until that. So yeah, that's 3 things you must do. And it's a lot more things, but I just want to share these simple things with y'all, all right? Make sure y'all like the video. And now we are doing call-ins. Feel free to call in. Let me know any of your temptations, your triggers, your goals you want to achieve before you smoke weed again. Feel free to share any of them things, man. The call-in link in the chat, man. It's in the chat and it's in the description. Let's get it. That's 3 things you must do if you want to successfully quit weed. Self-talk, eliminate them triggers, them temptations, and set a goal. Have a goal that must get accomplished before you ever inhale THC again. What's up, Amber? Back to let you know I stopped. That's what's up, Amber. Good to hear. All right, y'all. Call the link in the description, man. Don't be shy tonight. It's in the chat, too. Let me know your experience smoking weed. The good, the bad, where you at now with it, all that stuff. Dion smoked daily for 16 years, so still getting used to being sober. Yeah, you got to get used to that new life, that new version of yourself. Processing emotions, picking up new things to do, probably new people, you know, a lot of things change, man. Jay Scott quit for 4 months. Hold up. Like low. Quit for 4 months. Smoked again a few times recently. A little bit disappointed in myself. Are you back on the horse? Or are you gonna sit around and be sorry and sad for yourself? Are you back on the horse or what? Did you start back over? Or are you just sitting around being sorry and sad for yourself? All right, y'all. Call on link in the description. Y'all shy tonight, man? Y'all shy? What's up? Let me know your experience with weed, man. The good, the bad. Let me know anything, bro. Just get out here, get on here. It's completely anonymous. Like I said, the last stream. I know y'all be shy, so ain't nobody gonna see your face. All they gonna hear is your voice. They don't even know your name. What's up, it's Derby. I was sober for 37 days, but I ended up relapsing, but I'm picking back up the pieces. I'm picking up the pieces. What made you relapse? That's the first thing. What made you relapse? You gotta figure that out first and foremost. What's up, Lord Mar? I ain't seen you in a minute, bruh. Ayezo back with another video. It's been a while, but I'm still staying strong. That's what's up, bruh. How far along are you? How far along are you? Black Trill, man, I ended up relapsing, but back on day one, it's all good. I'm getting better. Hey, y'all gotta call in and share y'all story. What made y'all relapse? I wanna know what made y'all relapse. Maybe whatever made y'all relapse, somebody else can learn from it. For real, for real. Y'all don't be just getting on this stream for me. Like, there be other people watching these streams now, tomorrow, next week, next month. People come across these streams all the time. That's why I got playlists, because I want y'all to know what y'all looking for. Y'all can find it in my motivation playlist, my manifesting playlist, my affirmations playlist, my quitting weed playlist, my live streams. Like, I make them playlists for a reason, man. Jay, love your content. Appreciate it, Jay. Appreciate it. It's definitely because I had a falling out with a very close friend, and Za was my coping mechanism. I needed comfort through the pain, so I relapsed. Yeah, man, that's a part of life, and I actually got a video coming on that real soon because I'm actually going through something similar to that right now. So I got a video on that coming very soon, bruh. What you just said. I don't remember when I quit. I think it was in March. Keep it going, bruh. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Who trying to call in, man? Link is in the description and in the chat, man. Don't be shy tonight, y'all. If you successfully already quit smoking weed, call in and let us know what's working for you. If you're struggling with quitting weed, call in and let us know what you're struggling with. All right, we got to call. I ain't even got my sound on, so I ain't even know people was like trying to call in, bruh. My bad. Let me see what it says, though. I ain't even know people trying to call in. I ain't got my sound on my computer. Hold up, man. Oh, bro just dipped out. He just dipped out. Oh, not mine. He back. Let me see, man. Let me make sure, though. He tripping, bro. I ain't got time for no trolls. He calling in and calling out. I ain't got time for all that, man. I ain't got time for all that. If you trying to call in, that link is in the description. Link in the description is Derby, and it's in the chat, too. Just hit the link. You ain't even got to show your face. Completely anonymous. Your friends won't even know it's you. Black Trail, hey, I just feel like I was able to handle it again, and I literally threw away my last sack, and I'm just smoking and smoke, and it's a waste of my time. I need to be more productive and active. It be like that, bro. It be times where, like, I get a little unproductive, too. You know, you just got to get back on the horse as soon as possible. You got to get back on the horse as soon as possible, man. We all make mistakes. We all got failures. We all got setbacks. It's all about learning from it, getting back on the horse, making adjustments. How does calling even work? The link is in the chat and the description, bruh. Counting days made me relapse and doing it for someone else. That's definitely a big one. Doing it for other people. I've been there before, man. I had one girl I was dating, I was serious with. She was like trying to get me to slow down. She was trying to get me to stop, but I told her I'm gonna slow down. Cap. I lied. I ended up lying, but yeah. Because I wasn't doing it for me, I was doing it to make her happy. So I was like, it didn't work out. Trying to do it for other people, that ain't gonna work. All right, we gotta call him, man. Let's get to it. Make sure y'all like the video, too. Yo.
Hello?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear?
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me? It's Derpy. Can you hear me? I guess you couldn't hear me. I don't know. Can you hear me? Yeah, I just sent you a chat, bro. I mean, sis. You said you couldn't hear me. Yeah, I just called in, but I couldn't hear you. All right, we got another call. Let's see if it's me or it's her. Yo, can you hear me? Yo, yo. Might be me. Hold up. It might be me. Audio ain't working, y'all. Audio ain't working, y'all. Gotta try it again another time.
Yo, where is this dude?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
They can hear each other. They can't hear
Oh
me
no,
though.
he's probably having some technical difficulties. I want to tell my story.
Go ahead, tell your story, bro. If you can hear
Wait,
me.
I'm confused. Are you trying to join like the live stream and like tell your story, or are you like what's going on?
Hold on, let me just tell them their story right quick.
Trying to do. I don't know. I think he said he had some technical difficulties going on, so I'm just kind of waiting for him.
That's hilarious.
Oh, okay, yeah. I think it's a him thing because I could hear you fine, and I'm assuming you could hear me, so I think it's like on his end. Because I tried joining and I could not hear him.
Yeah, I've been watching this guy's videos for a long time, and I'm finally quitting smoking.
This is my first day ever finding this guy.
We're gonna let them talk, man.
I don't know if you know the Reddit Leaves. It's a really good subreddit
We're gonna let them
that
talk.
has helped me quit smoking. And I made a post on it, and he actually like DMs me that he has this account like dedicated to helping people quit smoking. So I was like, might as well check it out.
True story.
He was live, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna just join and see what it's about. So now I'm here.
I fell for the trap. People used to say, "Oh, you can't get addicted to smoking. You can't get addicted. That's impossible. That's just in your head." No.
That's bullshit. That's just bullshit.
All
right.
You can be addicted.
I feel like
I told them
weed
tell their
is
story
very
in the chat,
psychologically addicting, although like it's not like fucking heroin or meth or cocaine where coming off of it is like living hell and you have a lot of physical withdrawals. But I think it's very, very easily to become very emotionally dependent on weed because I feel like, at least in my experience, smoking kind of gave me an escape from reality. It made me very calm. It made me very happy. And like I feel like that feeling can be very addicting. And I just think it's so stupid when people are like, "Oh no,
Everybody calling in now.
Be addicting." Like, no, it can. And I feel like the people who say that
like
are
3,
either
4 people trying to call in right now.
denial about their addiction or people who have never experienced a weed addiction. And I think that's
I don't know why they can't hear me though, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
remember when I started smoking at 15. I remember the first time I even seen someone smoke, I was like, "Nah, I'm not interested." And after a while, I just end up smoking, and the habit became very consistent, like every day. Probably, I've been smoking for about 11, 12 years, and probably out of that whole time, maybe 4 months I went without smoking. But it wasn't like 4 months in a row. It was more like
I feel like a third wheel,
here,
man.
2 weeks there, a week here, a month there.
I feel like a third wheel.
On and off.
Yeah. So I'm actually only 18. I started smoking when I was 15. So I kind of got out of the hole a little faster, thank God, because I kind of like realized the reality. But yeah, I started smoking at 15, and it just became like every single day, going to school high. I just had to.
I'm gonna just let them get it all out their system. They probably need somebody to talk to, so I'm gonna let them go ahead talk for a little bit. They ain't gonna take up the whole.
And I guess when I started realizing that like everything was going downhill, like I graduated high school and I looked at like my GPA and the way I performed, it really wasn't good. And I'm like, I'm throwing my life away, like over a fucking plant. Like I cannot keep doing this to myself. Like it's just not worth it, and I don't want to throw away my potential. So from then, I'm just trying to, fucking get my life together, go to college, figure shit out. So.
Absolutely.
So yeah,
I'm going to go live and see if he's going to get a connection or what's going on.
Nah, bro, I was just letting y'all
talk.
I was just letting y'all talk.
Tell your story if you want. So I don't know if like other people can hear what we're saying.
I just don't know if I believe he's just having some issues with his phone or his computer or whatever. Because it's working well. Like we're in there, we're just waiting on ayezo.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with him. Because I joined, I was like, "Hey, can you hear me? Can you hear me?" He couldn't hear anything. I was like, "Oh my god." Okay, yeah. So the people on the live can hear us.
Yeah, they can hear y'all.
We can't hear him.
We're letting y'all get y'all story out.
So I guess we could just talk about like our experiences.
Yeah, smoking too much. Oh my God, I just wish it came to a point where I wish I just didn't smoke at all. I wish I just left it alone, didn't even try. I just wish. But the only thing to do right now is to get sober. So because like I said in the comments in his video, I was like, I quit for like 2 weeks, and then I'm like, I'm not having withdrawals or anything. So I tried to just smoke some Delta 8, the flower, and I'm like, I'm not even feeling anything from this. Maybe it's just time for me to quit. And I threw away the last little bit I had, and I'm like, all day today. Last time I smoked was 11 o'clock this morning, and it's 10 o'clock at night where I'm at. So
I feel like
I
this other
I'm
person
yeah.
joined too, y'all.
good. I'm just tired. I feel like I'm just smoking to smoke because I'm bored. I really feel like that's all it really is.
I agree. Like the one thing that really helped me quit was having stuff to do. So once I, like fully committed to sobriety, um, I was hanging out with my friends a lot. That was a great distraction, and
This ain't go
I
as
kind
planned at
of
all.
I noticed that I had a friend group of people
We
who were
rolling with it
literally
though.
just using me to smoke. So I kind of strayed away from them and I put distance between them and started hanging around with people who,
It
cared
seemed like
about
they needed
me
somebody
being
to talk
sober,
to,
and
so this is
they
good for them.
saw, like, the friends I hang out with, like, they smoke occasionally, but they don't have, like, a crippling addiction to weed. So, and they kind of want me to stay sober because they've just seen the damage it's done in my life personally. So, like, hanging around with them and just, like, going to the gym, keeping myself busy has really,
Yeah.
I wish
really
they would
helped
answer
me,
my
like, stay
question.
sober. I think just keeping yourself busy and doing something really
They
helps.
get
And
to
I know
they get to
everyone
leaving
says
me
that,
out.
but I feel like it really goes a
I'm
long
trying to
way.
talk to them in the chat. They just ignoring my messages.
Yeah, like you said, how marijuana is more like psychologically addictive. Yeah, like definitely not physical.
He said, "Can
I
y'all
feel
hear
like
me on
it's
YouTube?"
more in your head thing, but it's definitely real. I just don't understand how some people don't. Because it's like I'll tell people, I'm trying to quit. I'm trying to quit smoking. I really don't. I don't know why. I just keep smoking, and they're like, "You're just
Yeah.
tripping. You're overthinking
They
it. It's
forgot
just
about
weed,
me. They
man.
forgot all
You'll
about
be all
me.
right." I'm like, "No, I won't be all right because it's ridiculous when you get paid from work or something. The first thing you're ready to do is I gotta find some weed. Like that's ridiculous. It's like I want to be. I feel like I'm paid for the drug, and it's like that is not a good feeling.
I I feel like a lot of people they're always talking about the positive things of weed, and I think weed like is a very positive drug to an
I'm
extent,
about to
and I
add
think
one more
it
person to the
helps a
to
lot
the.
of people.
I'm about to add one more person.
Also, I'm not like in the YouTube live stream. I'm on this because I'm on my phone, so it's not like I'm on my computer where I can like be at both at once. So I only hear like this conversation. I don't know what's going on the YouTube live stream.
Uh,
Yeah.
oh,
So
Too much. No, yeah, I gotta stick to it this time. It's like I don't feel like I'm not even really going through the withdrawals anymore. It's just like I'm bored. There's nothing to do, and I'm in a new city. It's like I don't really like. I just like moved to Ohio just
make
like a
sure y'all
year
like
ago,
the
and it's like I
video.
don't really know
Like the
anyone. So I feel
video.
like
Drop a like.
that will help me also on trying to look for weed and little stuff like that.
yeah, because it's like you're bored, you don't really know people, so it's like might as well just smoke. 'Cause why not?
Well, I usually just work on music and stuff, but it's like when I smoke, all my motivation
I'm just
goes
gonna let them get
away.
it
Like
all out.
it's like something sparks in my brain. Like, nope, lay down, don't do anything. It's like that's what does when I smoke. Like I have no motivation for anything. I really just want to smoke. I'll wake up in the morning and just, hey, where's the weed?
Yeah.
That's usually I really am, and it's like I'm just tired.
That's what weed does to you. It makes you very content. And I think that's a very bad thing because you don't have that drive to be better. You don't have that drive to do
Hey
better.
Flex, I'm not gonna add you to the
Kind of
call,
content with
bruh.
being where you are in
I tried
life.
to add you. You just remove yourself. So
Weed will make you comfortable. Like you have an
I ain't got no
eviction
time for
notice
the
on your door,
trolls,
but weed
man.
will make you feel so. Oh, I'm good, because you're high. It's like that's a horrible state. That's a bad mindset to be in. And it's like it
Exactly.
puts you in a trap. It makes you feel like you need me, but you really don't.
Exactly.
It's
No, I
just
completely agree with you.
I feel like it's just affecting my mental health. I feel like I get real angry. It's like I just feel like it doesn't help me the way it would help others. I know people who smoke
Y'all be
weed and
surprised how
they're
much
fine.
just
It really helps
expressing
them with
yourself,
certain
talking
things.
about it
But
with
I feel like with
somebody.
me, no, I'm just a very chronic smoker.
Turn that down a little bit. Y'all be surprised how much just talking about this type of thing and expressing yourself can help you through the process of quitting.
For me, like there's people who
having
can smoke
somebody to
in
talk to that you
moderation
can
and
relate
it's
to.
like social
That goes for
smokers.
anything you're
Kind of the
struggling
same
with.
thing
You got
with like
somebody you can talk to
drinking.
that can relate to you. That's gonna make you feel better.
You have like your social drinkers and then you have alcoholics, you know? Like for me, like with weed, I'm not the person who can moderate. And I've tried that. And like there's been times where I quit smoking for like a while and then I'm like, let me see if I can, you know, smoke again and everything's going to be fine. Then I end up like going down this rabbit hole of like smoking and smoking and smoking. So I guess like I just have to remind myself like I kind of have like the mindset of an addict and I got to stick to sobriety. Like there's really no other option.
Yeah, sobriety is like a dream goal of mine. I'm trying to stay sober, stay healthy, stay active, more productive. It's like that weed. It really holds me back. I see people who smoke and they're like, "Come on, just hit it." It's like, see, if anyone even is trying to pressure me to smoke, I can't hang with you. Or if you smoke a
Yeah.
lot, I don't mind hanging with somebody, but it's like they would respect not to
I
smoke
ain't been a
around
third
you. You know
wheel
what
in
I
a
mean, or
long
something like
time.
that.
No, I get that. Because same thing,
Since
like I
like high
have friends
school.
who smoke. Like they respect that I'm staying sober, so they don't smoke around me, they don't mention it. Like I've set a strict boundary with my friends where it's like, listen, I don't care what you do, I don't care if you smoke, but I don't want to know about it because whenever people talk to me about weed, it automatically triggers me. So like my advice to you is like set boundaries with people.
Then those tips, it just kind of triggers my mind. Like I want to smoke now.
Exactly. I know. I completely get it because that's how I feel.
I'm about to tell them,
So I completely get what you're saying.
drop any tips.
I just remember your whys. Like remember why you want to quit. Like it's really easy to get wrapped up in the cycle of wanting to smoke and wanting to get high. It's like it's very comforting and it makes you feel good and it makes you happy and it brings all these positive emotions. But like remember like what bad things weed is doing to your life. Because if weed was all good, you wouldn't need it.
It says if you stop smoking, your life is going to be in shambles. That's really what I feel like my soul tells me that,
They
but
got
then
2
it's
more
like my
minutes, y'all.
mind tells me, smoke, man, smoke. You know you
They got
want
2
to.
more
You know,
minutes.
it's like my heart tells me not to, but it's like my mind tells me to.
This is how I kind of break it down for myself. I feel like there's two parts of my brain, and I feel like this is kind of the same thing with like most smokers and most addicts. You have like your rational brain, and then you have your addict brain. Your rational brain is saying, "Yo, stay sober, don't do this. This is not worth it. Relapsing is not worth it." And then there's your addict brain that's like, "Oh, one more time, you know, it's just weed. Nothing's gonna happen."
But I tell
And
y'all
you
at the
have
beginning of this
to
thing, self-talk.
I can't smoke a blunt once a week. I can't. I won't be able to do that. I see. I'm not able to do that. It's either you smoke and you keep destroying yourself, or you quit and get sober.
Exactly. So, like, to anyone on this
Hey,
live
drop a
stream who's
like,
listening
y'all.
to it,
Drop a like.
remember, like,
Drop a
your
like on the
addict brain
stream,
is
man.
trying to trick you. Your addict brain is trying to convince you that, you know, you could smoke in moderation. You could be a social smoker. But honestly, you can't do that. I can't do that. And there's a lot of people who also cannot do that. And it's not talked about enough. Like, a lot of people think, oh, weed is perfect. It's medicine. It's amazing. And it is. But not everyone has the same
They speaking
experience. And not
facts.
everyone can be a social smoker. Like, not everyone's capable of doing that.
They
So
speaking
whenever your addict brain
facts.
is trying to trick you, like just remind yourself, like, this is not me, this is my addiction. And kind of separate yourself from the addiction. Do something that makes you
Someone
happy.
talking about it before in a video. They said you just have to suffer to get over it. And they're like, once you quit, it's like that addiction is screaming at you, like, "Hey, I'm hungry. Feed me, feed me." But it's like you have to starve it out and let it die, and then after a while, it'll leave you alone.
Exactly. I think there's like waves of it.
It's like an addiction that screams, "Hey, you're not smoking today. What's going on? Why you not getting any? You got the money, go get it." It's like, and it's like I feel like that little addiction mind, that voice, you have to just ignore it.
You gotta ignore it. And I think another thing too is
Any last
as you
words?
continue to stay sober,
Any last
that
words?
addict brain
Any
is
last
gonna
words?
it's not gonna interfere with your life as much.
2 more
Like
minutes.
at
Any
least for
last
me,
words?
like I feel like I'm always gonna have like the addict mindset of wanting weed, but I feel like I've gotten a lot better at like controlling my urges, and weed isn't on my mind the way it used to. Like the first day I was sober, my entire day was just I want to smoke, I want to smoke. Like my entire mind was consumed
If
with
y'all
smoking. It was so bad.
on YouTube, do y'all want to continue hearing them talk, or do y'all want me to go ahead
The
and
first step,
end this
but
conversation?
I was able to do
Let me know in the
something.
chat.
It
Drop
was
a one.
still
Drop a
on my mind,
one
but
if
not
you
as
want them to
severe.
keep
And then
going.
by
Drop a
like the
two
first month,
if you want me to
Like,
go ahead
I would
and end this
go
conversation.
about my life and we would
Drop
only
a
be like, oh,
1
like
if you want
one or
me to
two
keep
times a
this
day.
chat
But after I'd
going.
have those burgers, I'd
Their
literally tell
conversation.
myself,
Drop a
yo, you're
2
not
if
doing
you want me
this.
to
This is
go
the most
ahead and end
stupidest
it.
idea you've ever had. You're not smoking.
All right, we
So, like,
got Trav dropped a 1. All
that
right,
voice
we're gonna leave him
is
going
always
then.
going to be there to an
See what
extent,
everybody else say.
but it's
Roller
never
girl
going to be
1.
as
All
strong
right,
as it is in the
we're
beginning.
gonna let him keep going then.
It gets better. It really does. And I think you need to tell yourself that
As long
too.
as
Like, just
y'all
remind yourself it does get better.
enjoying
And like
this, cool.
when you're going through the withdrawals, I know it's not physical, but smoking weed really fucks up your dopamine levels and just it fucks up your reward system. It fucks with your head. So when you're like detoxing off of it, you're not gonna be really thinking clearly or feeling so hopeful because you're gonna feel like shit. But you just gotta like remind yourself, like, bro, this is just the weed leaving my system, and this is not permanent. I just need to let it take its course, get out of my system, and I need to put in the work to better myself, and I'll do better. And that's another thing too. I think a lot of
Self
people
improvement.
they quit smoking and they're like, oh wait, my life isn't better. What the fuck? And it's like you gotta put in the work too. You can't just quit.
Facts.
You
Facts,
have to
Derpy.
figure out
Facts.
what you need to do in your life to make it better. Because quitting weed is gonna help your life get better, but it's not gonna solve
Gotta
all of your
self
problems.
improve.
You gotta put in the work.
Once you see them improvements, you ain't gonna want to go back. You're gonna want to keep progressing. What just happened?
Yeah, seriously, but it's like you know how you like when you quit smoking
Alright.
and you don't have it, and it's like you start getting angry and stuff. It's like this is not a good feeling because it's like I have something to smoke it up and then it's gone. Like, and then it's like I get so angry when it runs out, and it's like it's like if you just buy more, this is
Drop a
just going
like
to
if
keep
you up in
looping.
here.
You just want to keep
Drop a like if you
you're
up
going
in
to keep
here.
yourself in that position. So I'm like, time is time. It's time to be finished.
Yeah. I mean, you just gotta tell yourself, like, okay, yeah, it's gonna make me feel better short term. I'm gonna be high, I'm gonna enjoy myself. But at the end of the day, the high is gonna wear off. You're gonna be sober. You're gonna be upset at yourself because you're gonna be like, fuck, bro, I said I was
Smoking
gonna stay
weed kills
sober
my
and now I
confidence so
fucking smoke.
much. I
So
don't look
it's
people in the eye when I'm
a
high.
short term like positive feeling, but long term, it's terrible. So you kind of just have to go through the pain of finally putting your foot down and quitting
Yeah,
for there to be long term benefits. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Absolutely.
And it's really tough when you're doing it. Like, don't get me wrong, I completely get it. Because, like, when I first started, like, I can't even count the amount of times I just wanted to be like, fuck this shit, I'm done. But you really have to stay disciplined. I think that's, like, the main thing.
I don't even blame people when they look at me and I say, I'm going to quit. And they kind of don't believe me. I kind of understand because I've said it so many times, But it's like this time I got to stick to it. This time I really have to stick to it. Like I'm not really trying to broadcast. Yeah, I want to quit smoking. None of it.
You
Just
don't gotta announce
stop
it.
and
When you serious
just
about it, you don't
put
really
it to
gotta
an
announce
end.
it.
No, same. Because I used to tell my friends, I'm like, okay, I'm done. I'm actually done this time. I'm not gonna smoke. And then I'd end up smoking. And I feel really bad because I feel like I messed up my trust in my relationships because I kept promising people like I'm gonna stop, and
I just told y'all that too.
but I didn't have the discipline, and I didn't go very far, and I ended up relapsing.
You gotta do it for yourself.
So
You can't do it because somebody
I
else
get how
told you
you
to do it.
feel in that sense.
All right, it might be.
But I'm about to get off of here,
Alright, yeah,
and I'm probably gonna go back to his live stream if he's still live.
They don't even know.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing because I don't really have much more to say. I guess to anyone who's watching, like, just remember your why. Remember why you want to quit and stay disciplined.
There's all you can overcome this addiction. If anyone's listening, you really have to put your mind to it. Avoid anybody who smokes, doing drugs, anything. You're trying to fix yourself, be around other people who are trying to improve themselves. That's really that's all I.
You have to really stay disciplined. Surround yourself with people who want you to do better.
Watching you guys' videos about sobriety and stuff, you obviously feel like you have a problem. You can't want to smoke weed, but let me watch how to stop smoking. That you must really want to quit. So it's the fact that we just got to stay strong with it. Everybody in here who smokes weed and ready to quit it.
That was their last words right there, y'all. Probably up in the chat now. Hey, shout out to Derpy. I don't know why she's trying to call back. It's good, Derpy. You don't even gotta. It's already over now. Hold on, let me. Come on, bro.
Hey, I don't know. I think I lost connection. So I think
He's
the
not in
guy I
here
was
no more.
talking to left.
I'm about to tell her it's over.
But I'm gonna leave now. But like, all I have to say is like, know your why, know why you want to quit. Stay disciplined. Go through the pain because at the end of the day, there's a brighter future waiting for you.
Yeah.
And there's so much positive things to quitting weed, and you may not see it while
Yeah.
you're going through the process of quitting, but you know, once you escape the chains of your addiction, you'll see that. And I feel like it's really, you know, worth the effort and worth the change.
Yeah.
And you could always become a better person, and you could always better yourself. And I feel like taking that step to quit weed is one of like the best steps you can do, especially if you have an addiction to weed. So yeah, I hope everyone, you know, staying sober, staying healthy, and you know, maximizing their resources and doing the best they can. And you know, good luck to everyone.
Shout out to Derpy, man. Shout out to Derpy. Shout out to Black Trill. I want them to pop in the chat before I say what I gotta say. Yeah, shout out to them for holding it down though, man. A lot of y'all say y'all can relate to what they was saying. Like I tell y'all, it's always good to hear other people experience, or everybody, other people that's going through similar things as you. Especially when it comes to quitting weed, because y'all know everybody pretty much glorify it. But when you the one that's your life is being destroyed because you smoke weed all day every day, you don't want to talk to people that's glorifying it. You want to be around people that's seeing the other side of the fence. So yeah, I don't know if they're gonna come in the chat, but I want to just thank them real quick. If y'all up in here, Derpy or Black Trill, say something up in the chat, man. But yeah, I'm gonna crop that whole little, you know, inconvenience out the stream. So when anybody watch the stream later, they're going to see the beginning what I said, and they're gonna see their conversation. Yeah, it's Derpy. Appreciate you holding it down. And Black Trio too. If you up in here, bro, appreciate y'all holding it down. You know, this ain't go as planned, but it went how it's supposed to go. And a lot of people said what y'all was saying, it was helpful. So yeah, appreciate you, Derpy. I'm gonna try this again next week, man. I don't really know what the problem is, so hopefully this don't happen again. But I'm gonna definitely try it again next week. Because people need to get on these streams and express themselves like they just did for a little while. People need to talk to somebody else they can relate to. Be in a community or a group they can relate to. So, yeah. Roller girl. Yep. Yeah, man. Sorry for the inconvenience, y'all. I felt like a third wheel half of the stream, but hey, hopefully y'all got some value from the stream. If you new, subscribe. Check out my Quitting Weed playlist down below in the description. Follow me on IG and Patreon for more videos. What else? One-on-one consultations down below. Everything else gonna be down below, man. Y'all know how it go. But yeah, appreciate It's Derby and what's the name? Black Trio. Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all held it down for real, for my inconvenience. I want to talk to y'all again, like next week when I got this right, you know. So yeah, hopefully y'all call in again next week or the week before, week after. I mean, but yeah, third wheel. That's how I felt that whole conversation. But they wanted y'all to keep going, so I left y'all on there. And I'm glad you said that you found me through Reddit, because I be doing that and people be finding my channel through Reddit. So I'm glad you said that. I'm gonna keep on doing that for sure. All right, y'all. I'm gonna holler at y'all next stream, bro. Like I said, I'm gonna crop out all the inconvenience in the stream. Y'all only gonna see the important parts. You know, the beginning, what I said, things you must do to successfully quit smoking weed, and y'all gonna hear their conversation. So it's still gonna be a clean stream, and hopefully next week everything good. Derby, you was spitting straight facts. Yeah, she was spitting straight facts. I can't even lie, bro. She was spitting straight facts. Both of them was, honestly. Both of them was. I wanted Black Trill to pop up in the stream, bro, but I guess he just dipped out. He said what he had to say and dipped out. But yeah, y'all was speaking fast, man. I appreciate y'all. One more time, I appreciate y'all for holding it down, making this stream lit, you know? It was gonna be lit anyway, but, you know, y'all added a little flavor, so appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all. next video, next stream. Follow me on IG so you don't miss out on my videos. I'm consistent over there, and every video I post on Instagram don't make it to YouTube. Some of them do, some of them don't. So make sure you got me on IG so you don't miss out. Follow me on Patreon, videos over there, of course. Also, my TikTok going up too. Y'all might want to get me on TikTok too. ayezo.official. My TikTok going up too. So get me on TikTok if you on there. And yeah, subscribe if you're new. Like the video. Once again, if you're watching this on a replay, like the video. Comment your thoughts down below. Comment down whatever's helping you quit smoking weed, anything. Comment down below, man. And yeah, I'ma holler at y'all, man. Peace out. Shout out to everybody too that stayed during the whole thing. You know, through the inconvenience and everything. You stayed through the whole thing. You a real one too. Everybody stayed through the whole everything. You a real one. Peace out, y'all.